Hi, welcome in to Love Goddess Tarot. I'm so happy you're here today. If this is your first time visiting, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to be doing a pick a card love reading for you today, focused on messages about what's coming next in love. You have 3 choices to choose from, and just see which energy is calling you. If you can't decide, by all means listen to more than one. Just a reminder, these are general messages, so not every message will be meant for you, but I think you're going to find that if you really trust your intuition, you're being drawn to the messages that are for you. So take what works, leave the rest. Let's get started. Group 1, you have the Sun card. Group 2, you have the Key card. And Group 3, you have the Ring card. I'll see you in just a minute. The timestamps are below. Hey, number 1, I'm so excited that you picked the Sun card today. The Sun card is just absolutely joy, happiness, positivity in the Lenormand, which this deck is from. This card is from. This is really a message about positivity, good things, good luck, good fortune. It's just good news is coming. So I just feel like you're drawn to this positivity today. It'll be interesting to see what cards come through. I choose the cards first for the opener for your, I pick the 3 cards and then I do the reading. So I don't know either, which is the way I like to work. It's just listening and trusting my intuition. So let's see what we have for you today. The Sun card can also be connected to Leo energy. So some of you may be drawn to it for that reason, or we might see some Leo messages come up. Let's see what happens. We're going to start with your tarot messages. Let me make some room here. Not sure if I have the camera back far enough. I will adjust if we need it. Let's find out what's coming next in love for you. Ooh, I always love to see the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is just a card and a message about clarity, about you being really clear about what it is you want when it comes to love. Maybe some of you have recently made a decision or gotten some, you've just gotten some clarity about a situation involving love. It could be for some of you that you are sure now what it is you're looking for and you're just ready to move forward. Aces are also new beginnings. So this can be a message about a fresh start. This can also be a message about a new love interest. So all of those things are possible, but let's see what else comes through. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How beautiful. Wow. You've got the Sun message twice. This is why I use multiple decks, because then we get the messages confirmed and you can really see the strength of this. Wow. Okay. You are really being given a message about some joy coming, a relationship. Look, there's 2 people here. And they're both enjoying this beautiful day. This really brings me innocence. This brings me happiness. This person is sitting crisscross applesauce. They're just enjoying the grass, the beautiful day, the beautiful sunshine. It feels like you've gotten some clarity or made a decision that is going to lead you to this beautiful connection. We have the Sun card twice here. So this is all about expressing yourself, meeting someone who is similar to you, meeting somebody who wants to do the things you do, that you're just going to have this sense of calm and peace. I love that they're sitting down because it just makes me feel like they're just living in the moment. They're happy, they're calm, they're just content. Okay. So I do feel like love is definitely coming, and I feel like maybe the summertime could be when you really connect with this person. Wow, that is so beautiful. Yes, you do. You really were drawn to, and I was to, the Sun card today. So I just love that. Okay, so here is kind of a word of warning or a piece of advice today. So we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups really talks about learning lessons from the past. Okay, there's 3 cups turned over. These are heartbreak. This could be betrayal, sorrow, a third-party situation, something emotional that has really hurt you. And then you have 2 cups up at the top. That's what's waiting, representing these 2 people here in the sun, in the joy, not in the sorrow. So I think that maybe there's a decision that needs to be made, or there's some clarity that you need on some past situations. And the universe here is really giving you a message of encouragement to remember that there are 2 cups waiting for you, which this represents the 2 of Cups, which is that beautiful connection of like a friend, someone who is like this perfect match. As I said, this kind of gives me a feeling of innocence. So this person could start out as a friend. They could be really supportive of you. Also, if you go through something difficult, I feel like you have someone in your corner. You know, you're going to meet someone who's going to really be there for you, whether it's good times or bad times. But yeah, for those of you that haven't been in a relationship, this is about being able to focus on the positives, focus on the future, and focus on this beautiful energy of friendship that is surrounding you, that's going to lead to love. Wow. Okay, let's get some clarity. Okay, what do you want to tell us? Okay, I was going to ask for clarity about each card, and we have the Nine of Swords under the Ace. Very interesting, because this is one of the things that I talk about a lot when the Nine of Swords comes up. I remind people that, let me just adjust that light. I don't know if that's better. I remind people when you've been stressed, when you've been through a lot, when you're sleepless, you know, you're up at night, you have worries hanging over your head like these swords. If you pull one of those swords out and make a choice and make a decision, then that stress is relieved and you have clarity and action. So isn't that interesting? Because this is showing the release of that stress because of a decision. So if you have done that recently, you're going to say, oh my God, yes, that's exactly it. And if you haven't yet, then know that that's coming, that by making a choice, you are going to move forward by taking one of those problems, those, you know, the things that are causing you anxiety, and moving forward and making a choice, then the rest follows. Okay, so that's really good information. This is also sword energy, which is conflict. It can be stress, anxiety, communication issues. It can also be connected to air sign energy, which would be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So for some of you, that will connect. Okay, so here we have the Sun. This is about, wow, okay, so I'm almost feeling like this is connected to that sorrow card, but the Four of Wands can be like a broken engagement, a delay, you know, this is also the 1111 card, so for some of you, that's an important connection. But see how there's 2 doves here. This is stability. This is a celebration, a future together. And this is delayed. So I kind of feel like maybe for some of you, you've had some sort of decision to make about someone maybe that you thought you were going to marry, or someone you were engaged to. This isn't for everyone listening, but it is for some. And the universe is saying, you know what, you're going to make a decision, and at first it might hurt, but inevitably you are getting that Sun message and the 2 of Cups coming forward. Okay, so know that if that's what you're in the middle of. For the rest of you, I feel like this is just a delay to find that happily ever after, or that commitment. Okay, so some of you may be frustrated with that. Oh, look who we have here, the Magician. The Magician has entered the building, okay? So the Magician is another powerful message for you about overcoming things. So I feel like if you've had stress and anxiety, if you've had a disappointment, if you've had sorrow in relationships and in love, this reading today is an encouragement, because it's saying you have the power. You have all the tools you need to get to this beautiful place of expressing yourself in love. You have 2 cups coming. You have a connection with someone who may start as a friend. They could be connected to the Gemini Virgo energy, but this is also about someone who is a manifester, someone who is incredibly powerful, somebody who needs to make choices and take action with their gifts. So I feel like this is, again, also even connected to the first card, because it's like an encouragement, like you have all the tools you need to have this life, this beautiful sun where you're joyful and having fun. You have to make a choice, and it might hurt at first, but eventually you're going to feel empowered. Okay. Wow. Let's get some messages about the love coming in, the 2 cups up here, the 2 of Cups person that could be coming into your life. I'm going to start. These are French cards as well, so this is kind of fun with the Lenormand. We're doing a little French reading here. Okay, so we have Capricorn. Oops, that's too many. Put those back. Not ready yet. And Sagittarius. Okay. So we have Capricorn and Sagittarius energy coming through. Saturn rules Capricorn and Jupiter and rules Sagittarius. So this is interesting. It's almost like, I feel like the delay for the excitement for the fire, but it is coming. I also think it's interesting, if you look at this, that the dragon is facing here, the sea goat, and the putting fire on it. So it's almost like, I feel like for some of you, not for all of you, the fire represents the sun here. And this is an encouragement to kind of let go of any sort of energy that's holding you back, Saturn, that is difficult, that's this energy here. I kind of am feeling that. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn in the past, or someone older, or someone who is restricting you in some way, not allowing you to be yourself. Okay, so if that's the case, we have the dragon coming and blowing fire on this, and this fire comes from the sun, and it's also fire sign energy. So I think the way forward and the future, because we have the arrow moving this way, is with the Sagittarius fire sign energy. It could be Leo, could be Sagittarius, but also it's just someone who's exciting, adventurous. There's love there. There's love in the future. There's Cupid with that arrow. So it's like guiding you towards the future and encouraging you to kind of put an end to things that are keeping you stuck in the past. Okay. So this could be through travel, because we have the arrow movement. This could be through playful energy. Sagittarius is very playful. You have the sun card with the 2 children here. And it could be through like expressing yourself, being creative. You have a lot of, I feel like you have a lot of talent. You have a lot of creativity, but you've had some difficulty that's keeping you stuck. Okay, so this new energy of the person coming in, for me, feels like that Sagittarius energy. Okay, now let's see if we can get a message from the Moonology about any messages about timing, or any messages about the emotional connection between you and your future partner. Surrender to the divine, full moon. Okay, so we have full moon and we have the sun. So maybe we're looking at eclipse season. So check the dates for the eclipses. That could be when the old moves away and the new comes in. Okay. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Okay, yes. So you had the 5 of Cups. You have the message of healing from the balsamic moon. The balsamic moon is right before the new moon. So I feel like you're really close to that fresh start, which is the Ace of Swords. I think you're right at the cusp of it. So I feel like with the swords move pretty quickly. It could be even, let's say, a month after the eclipse, the first eclipse season. So that would get you towards the summer. okay? I do feel like you're in the process of healing right now. You need to kind of surrender to that. You need to make those decisions and heal from whatever has hurt you in the past and kind of let go of that stuck energy that's holding you back, anything or anyone that's holding you back, okay? But you're very close because the balsamic moon is really close to the new moon, so you're almost there, okay? So that's the good news. Now, let's get some info about your new love energy coming in from the Aphrodite Oracle. This is my deck. You can purchase it if you want. What does Aphrodite have for you about this love? Any messages? Bees. Ooh, Aphrodite's guide. Hardworking, community, magic, team player. You will work together. Okay, so it looks like this person is someone that you're going to work with, either at work or somebody that you're going to do something together. Could even be like community work or something you believe in. Bottom of the deck, you have rose quartz, which is Aphrodite. Here it is. Here it is. That's why I have rose quartz all over. It is Aphrodite's stone. It's all about romance and movies and hearts. Meditate. Someone is thinking about you. So this is new energy, but what this message is telling me is that this person could be someone in your environment, somebody who's close by, or someone that you know in a friend capacity. Okay, you also have blue, Aphrodite's color, ocean, sky, eyes, dress. Show your true colors. So this person you could love the color blue and be screaming and saying, oh my God, blue's my favorite color, or I'm wearing a blue dress right now. My eyes are blue. But this is also show your true colors, which I don't want to mess everything up, but let's get to the beginning here. This is showing your true colors, the 2 sun cards. This is expressing yourself and really showing who you are. And I feel like the person coming in is someone you can show your true colors to. Okay, like I said, someone you're comfortable with, someone who's a friend, someone who you can work together, someone who lives in your community, or someone who you want to do things with, okay? Yeah, I think that's it. Wow. Now, I am going to roll the Astro Dice. Let's see what other signs and symbols come through for you about this connection. We have Aries, 3rd house, Mars. Ooh, Aries is ruled by Mars, so this is really about fire, action, passion. This is a go-getter. This is somebody who is playful, energetic, almost childlike in some ways. There's a lot of passion here. And the 3rd house, again, the community, like we saw with the bee message. This could be connected to your neighborhood, to your friends, cousins, neighbors, okay? Could be in close by, okay? Oh, I love that. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Those are your messages today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I am sending you so much love, and I'll see you back here. Don't forget, if you like this and this helped you and you connected, hit the super thanks, which is the heart below, and leave a tip or donation. Thanks for being here. I'll see you back in a couple of days. Hey, number 2, you chose the key message today. I love the key card in this deck because it just feels so empowered. You know, it just feels like, okay, you have the key, you have the knowledge, you have the ability to do what you want to do, whether it's like driving a car and taking off, or if it's opening, you know, the key to someone's heart, or opening a door, you know, and being able to walk through, having access, you know, the key to someone's future, the knowledge that you need, the information that you need. It can sometimes represent university or knowledge or teaching. It can represent travel, driving in a car. It can represent a house, a home. You know, there's lots of manifestations of this. So I just was drawn to it today. So I can't wait to see how it's going to come through for you, because I pull the cards and then do the reading just like I'm doing right now, so that I can kind of go with my intuition and see where it is leading in terms of that card. Okay, so what's coming next in love for you? I'm going to start with the tarot for number 2. And this deck is kind of giving me some business today. I don't know what's the story. Ooh. Okay, so we're starting with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is such a great card in a lot of ways, even though it's kind of about someone who's tired. You know, they put up a fight, or they've been protecting something for a while. But isn't it interesting that in this card, you can see that there's a doorway behind the wands, right? And there's some growth here, like there's some good news. Okay, something good is coming. And this is a card of encouragement. The Nine of Wands says, listen, don't give up the battle. If you've been fighting for something, or if you've been waiting for something, or if you've been, you know, dating for a long time and you're like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. This is an encouragement. This means you're so close, because nines are all about being almost there. What I think is interesting is that there is a door here and we have the key. So maybe we're on to something. Let's see what happens. Okay. This can sometimes be connected to Aries energy. So some of you may have Aries placements, or we could be looking at an Aries love interest. Ooh, okay, interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and if you'll notice, there is a pentacle right there in the key card. So this is about holding on, being maybe selfish, someone who is afraid of losing financial stability, somebody who maybe isn't willing to, for some of you, be committed, somebody who's not really interested in long-term connections. Okay, so this is kind of interesting because she's got the pentacle in her hand, but she's about to drop it. It's upside down. So it's like, I wonder if this is another encouragement to hang in there. This could be someone in your life. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Let's see what the rest of the story tells us. Wow. The Fool. I love it. The Fool. Huh. I feel like, and this is interesting because it's a different kind of interpretation than I was first thinking. But what I feel like is this is an encouragement from the universe saying to you that maybe you've been protecting yourself or guarding something for too long. You've been holding on for a long time to like a path that maybe hasn't gotten you where you've wanted to go. And the key is about taking a trip, making a change in a new direction. Because we have the Fool there. And it's kind of interesting because look, the Fool's holding a wand. It's a rod, but I'm going to call it a wand. And here are the wands. So it's like taking one of those wands, of the Nine of Wands, and if you take one away, it becomes the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about opening your horizons, about travel. It's about trying new things, expanding your search. So I feel like maybe it's time to pull up roots. Maybe it's time to not be so attached to a specific outcome and take a new route, take a chance, because the Fool card is encouraging you to really take a leap of faith. So I think for some of you, love is coming when you take a leap of faith and you go in a new direction. But let's see. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm going to pull a card for that Nine of Wands. Let's get some confirmation about the Nine of Wands. This one definitely wants to come out. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Now, before I say anything, I'm going to pull another card. I'm going to pull one for the Queen. Okay, interesting. Let me move this over so you can see both of them. Two came out. And now let me pull one for the Fool. Ooh, Okay, one came right out. Look at what it is. Two of Pentacles upside down. It's about letting one of those go. Interesting. Okay. This one's complicated, so let's go. Let's break it down here. Okay. So here we have the Three of Pentacles under the Nine of Wands. This is about working with a team. This is about building something. This is about getting support for your dreams, right? So I feel like you maybe have been working in a group situation, or you feel like there's some stability here, or that you've been building towards something, whether it was a relationship, or if you work together, or there's some sort of like material connection here, maybe even to a job. With the Queen reversed, we have the Four of Swords reversed and the Two of Wands reversed. Interesting, they're all reversed. Okay, so the Four of Swords is about withdrawing. It's about resting. And with it reversed, it's about movement and change, okay? The Two of Wands is about planning, but not being ready to take that leap. Reversed, it's encouraging you to do that, okay? Interesting. Then here we have the Fool with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is juggling. This is somebody who's got a couple of things that they're working on, okay? And in order to be able to focus on that one pentacle, okay, to give it all your attention and to be successful, see the pentacle there? You have to drop one, which is what the Queen's doing, and focus on just one. Give it all your attention. So I feel like there could be a job opportunity. There's a ship in the background. There's movement and change here. There's some opportunity that you can take that's going to help you build whatever this is. And I feel like it's through work. I feel like there's a project, there's a dream you have. There's something that if you take this opportunity, you're going to have that stability to grow your dreams. But you have to kind of take a leap of faith, okay? So interesting. I do feel like this is a message about you moving on, taking a risk, taking a trip, taking a new job. I feel like taking a new job is going to connect you to your ultimate partner and somebody who shares you, who's going to be like an advocate for you, who's going to really support you in your dreams. Wow, this is interesting. Okay. I want to pull one more. I just want some information about what the new love or the energy at the other side of this change is. Oh my God. It's all about work here, guys. It's all about work. It's all about you building your own wealth, taking care of yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is an independent person, somebody who's an entrepreneur, somebody who is focused on wealth and accumulating it and taking care of themselves. I feel like you need to take this new opportunity. Focus on your dreams, and focus on taking opportunities rather than hanging and staying and waiting for somebody to give you a commitment when they're not going to do it. It's like, it's about you taking that leap of faith and building yourself first, and that will ultimately bring you what you want. Because if you take one pentacle and add it to 9, you have the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So all here, look at this, 3, 9, and 2. All of these are talking about work, money, your values, taking care of yourself financially, and the key has a pentacle in it. So take an opportunity when it comes for work, for advancement, for taking care of yourself, building your own security. And that ultimately leads you to love. Wow. That was a goodie. Let's see what we have in terms of love here for you. Any clues from the Moonology about timing or messages about new love? A romantic cycle. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, balance. Okay. And look what's here. Balance. This is about finding the balance between love and work and your own goals and somebody else's, okay? So the new moon in Libra happens in the fall. So I would say we're about, this is February already. We're about 7-8 months from you connecting, okay? And it's interesting because you have the 9 of Pentacles, so maybe it's 9. Ooh, I'll say 8. Okay, my candle just went out. That's one thing out, so we're going to take 1 month away. Let me change this, and then we'll keep going. I'm just going to put in that one because it's right here. I don't want to stop. We're on a roll. Okay. Now, let's get some, I think I'm going to pull a message from the Goddess Oracle, which is my deck. I designed it. If you want to purchase it, you certainly can. It's for sale. Let's see what we can find out about this new romantic cycle. That could also connect you with a Libra. Okay. Tied up. Ooh. So this is going to be somebody who really, really wants to commit. It's interesting because we had the non-committal information before. Now we have commitment. This is somebody who's interested in really, really being together. And I feel like you're going to feel like really attracted, very close to this person. Now, let's see what the universe has for you about any messages you need today about this connection. Ooh, the moon. The moon with the new moon. So we're getting a confirmation. That new moon in Libra is really important for you. I feel like that's the turning point. If some of you are in a situation which is kind of like, it's still evolving, like you're still together, but you're working through the problems, or you're like, you know, you're kind of in a situationship where you're hanging on for someone or something like that. That could be also why the tied up message is, because it's like this is still sort of, you're still kind of tied into someone else. I feel like by that new moon, that's when the new cycle can begin for you. Okay, the moon is really important. Ooh, so also trust your heart. Okay, I'm going to roll the Astro Dice. Let's see what other signs and symbols, any other messages for number 2. 7th house, Saturn, Gemini. Okay, so 7th house is Libra. Okay, so we're getting a confirmation here. This is also about long-term commitments and marriage partnerships. Okay, so we have that Saturn. Saturn is all about restriction. It's also about lessons. It's about time, things that go slowly. It's earth sign energy, which you had a lot of here. It's about work. And it's Capricorn. So we have a lot here, themes about work, about, you know, moving up in terms of like a company, a corporation. There's a lot of connections here. It could also indicate someone older. And we have Gemini. Gemini is interesting because I kind of feel like that that balance energy that that we talked about right here. The Gemini energy also for me connects to the message of the swords, the 4 of Swords, which is like getting your mind clear, taking a step back. Some of you may have Gemini placements. You could also be dealing with twin flame energy. So all of those are connecting. But yeah, this is a big message about work, about opportunities when it comes to love, and taking opportunities to kind of pursue your dreams and to get yourself financially set. Okay, that's where the love message is coming from. If this helped you, please let me know. Write all your comments below and leave me a tip or a donation by hitting the super thanks button. If you enjoyed today, if this helped you and you enjoy me in general, it's the heart. Just press it and go ahead and leave a tip. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. I'll be back in a couple of days. Bye. Hey, number 3, you were drawn to the message of the ring. And the ring in the Lenormand is really a symbol of commitment. It's a symbol of like something lasting. It could also be connected to like money, to wealth. We also have the beautiful clover here, good luck, good fortune. It's just giving me almost regal, wealthy vibes. Okay, so we're going to start the reading by pulling some tarot cards to see how this is connecting. I always choose the initial cards and then just go ahead and do the readings like this, because this is how I love to see why I chose that, and also do the reading along with you to see what the messages are. So if you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm going to start with the tarot, and then we're going to get oracle messages, and I'm going to roll the astro dice. So get comfy, get cozy. We're going to find out what messages the universe has for you about what's next in love. Okay, so wow, we're starting with the 10 of Cups reversed. It feels like for some of you, there may have been a marriage that ended, or you may be in a situation where you're not getting the love and connection that you're looking for. This is just not a fulfilling connection, and it can sometimes involve other people, meaning you have been married, you have a family. Some of you could have gone through a divorce, or maybe not felt like you've met. If you've been completely single, this can be a message of just like never finding that and really wanting it, like wishing for marriage, wishing for commitment, wishing for happily ever after, quote unquote, and not getting it. Okay. So this can be some sort of emotional disappointment that you have felt in relationships. Maybe you've just been with people that haven't fulfilled you. Maybe you're someone that wants a situation that is going to make you feel emotionally secure, and you haven't had that. Okay, because this would be like commitment, and this would be like not finding fulfillment. So let's see what is coming for number 3 in love. Okay, so interesting, because I said at the start that this was like about wealth, about money, and here we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is about loss, which is about feeling like you don't have that. You don't have that money. You don't have security, feeling left out in the cold. Some of you may have gone through some financial difficulty, or even been through a divorce that left you financially not feeling like you had enough. Okay, but the message of this card is that there is light back there. There are opportunities. You just have to see them. Okay, they are there, but you're feeling very alone and feeling very lost. So that's interesting, because this is financial, that's financial. Some of you may have also just, lost a job. Okay, wow. So look at this. These two came together. We have the King of Wands and 3 of Swords. Some of you have been very badly hurt in a connection, and it could be with a Leo. It could be with a third-party situation where someone betrayed you, a friend, a third party, like some sort of triangle, love affair triangle that could have led to a divorce, to a separation. It could be connected to this King of Wands. The cards came out together, okay, which would be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Okay, let's see if there are any messages about the future, because I do see a lot of hurt. I see a lot of suffering here. I see you, learning and healing. Oh, strength, beautiful. Look at that. There is also Leo energy. So this could be that you have suffered this betrayal, and that the universe is saying this is what's coming, is that strength, because here we have potential Leo energy shining through: wealth, money, strength, feeling powerful, feeling empowered. I see someone coming in who's going to be a match for you, not someone who's going to overwhelm you, not somebody who's going to be controlling, but somebody who is going to be your true equal. Wow, this is what a way to go, because you're going from feeling, isolated and rejected maybe, and cheated on, to feeling empowered. So I'm so happy to see that. You could have a Leo coming. Look at this, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. We have a perfect match. The only thing is that The Queen is reversed. So I feel like this is a message about you getting your strength back, your power back, your confidence back. That's what's coming. It's you are going to be working on getting your confidence back after a setback. Okay, so what's the advice here? How are you going to connect with love and get connected to this? Look at this success. I love it. Look at all the wands. Look at all the fire. Look at all this. This is success. So the advice here is to really pursue your goals, because you are going to be successful. Have confidence, have faith. Get back to that place of knowing your value and your worth, because you do have success in your future. Wow, a lot of fire. I feel like you're going to really meet someone who is so similar to you in a lot of ways. Look at this, Temperance. So you're learning to find your balance again, and you're going to connect with someone. Both of these messages are about balance. You're going to connect with someone who gives you that emotional security, which is what you're looking for here and maybe what you lost, and also balances that passion and fire. Okay, so this is about fire and water coming into balance, and this is Sagittarius. So we could have a message about Sagittarius, but you have a divinely guided connection coming, which is going to empower you. This is wonderful energy for love. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, now let me pull some oracle messages about this energy around you and this person coming towards you. I'm going to start with the Moonology, and let's get some messages from the Moon cards about this person and this love energy. For number 3, you have, ooh, look at this, prosperity lies ahead. Yes. I love this, because you went from not having enough, feeling like you didn't have enough, financially, to prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus with the ring, which is like prosperity, money, gold, success here. Wow. So I love this. The new moon in Taurus is coming up. Okay, so that would be sometime in May, early May, late April. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So yeah, I see a big shift coming for you, a huge shift in terms of your situation now versus what you're moving towards. And it could be connected to work and money, this love energy. Look at that. Don't let pride get in your way. This is the Leo card about pride and strength, full moon in Leo. Wow. The full moon in Leo happens during Aquarius season, which we're in right now. And so maybe there's something that right now you really need to acknowledge, and something that you need to let go of in terms of your pride to get back into balance, because we have 2 messages here, that Leo energy. So there could be a Leo involved. There could be something having to do with your pride. Like, listen, don't be afraid to tell people what you really need. Don't feel like you can't, you have to hide who you really are. This is about being successful, and by showing who you really are, that's how you get back to that balance. But what power here. Ooh, for all my Leos out there, that is huge. Okay, let's see what else we can find out. Any other messages? This is the Goddess Oracle. This is my deck. It is for sale. You can always check the links or email me if you want to purchase. Fall. Okay, so fall is a big time for you. And that would be right after Leo season, which makes sense. And hot. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Hot, hot, hot. We see it. We see all the fire, all the passion. Oh my gosh. I love it. You're really going from cold to hot. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's see what other messages we get today about this love. Okay, beautiful. So we got Pisces, and we have the Swan here. I feel like this is about, oh, look, wait a minute. There it is. We have the Swans here and the 10 of Cups reversed. it's like you're finding your true mate, because Swan's made for life. So those of you that have had this breakup or this breakup of a family, just know that although you're alone now, you're moving towards getting connected with someone that you're really going to stay with, that's going to have this commitment, that prosperity is coming, and that soulmate energy is coming. And that's the 10. Look at that. The 10 of Cups has swans, and this is the 10. And that's also Pisces. For those of you that are Pisces, that's a message for you. Oh, I love it. What a great reading today. I'm so happy about this. Okay, I'm going to pull you an Aphrodite message, and then we're going to roll the Astro dice and see if there's any other messages, signs, or symbols about this connection that will help you today. Let's see, any other advice, any other information you need? Ooh, a 10 again. Troy, Aphrodite's war. Look at this. 10, 10, 10. 10s are finals. 10's the final before you move to the new love. Defense, battle, war, protection. Number 10, love is worth fighting for. So I do feel like you are connecting with someone who's your soulmate, someone who is your perfect match. We have the King and Queen of Wands. It's just about getting back into balance and finding that place of strength, but partnership that is really equal, okay? Finding that balance. We have the message of the Temperance too. Let's see if there's any other final messages from the Aphrodite Oracle. Dolphin, Aphrodite's animal, telepathic, playful, spiritual, family. Number 28, you connect in your dreams. This is someone who you are going to have such a strong connection with, that it's that kind of thing where you can understand each other and know what the other person is thinking, feeling, without even talking to them. So this is a true, true love connection. It's beautiful. This is what this wasn't, okay? This is coming. This is coming. Ooh, I love it. Okay, now I'm going to roll the Astro dice. Let's see what other signs and symbols, any messages for number 3 about what's coming next in love. Aquarius, North Node, 9th house. Okay. So Aquarius is all about your hopes, dreams, and wishes. It can be a connection through friends. The North Node, that's your fate. That's your karma. This is your path. This is a fated connection that we're talking about today. The 9th house. The 9th house is spirituality, astrology, philosophy, foreign people and places, university, all of those things. People from different cultures, that can all connect for you in terms of this love energy. Okay, so wow, big reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. If it helped you in any way, or if you just enjoy my readings, hit the heart right below. That's the super thanks. Leave me a tip and write your comments. I'd love to hear them. I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.